For polar bear mothers, things are difficult at the moment. They have to travel to land to give birth, and with the melting sea ice it is getting difficult for mothers to find good spots to give birth to their young. They have to swim longer and longer distances to find food. So when you see a mother and her cub on the ice and the ice is broken, it is difficult work for these mothers.
Scientists have been keeping a close eye on the corals that make up the Great Barrier Reef, and the outlook isn't good. With the warming ocean waters, coral bleaching has been a concern for months, and now researchers say that bleaching is killing corals. When water conditions are abnormal, corals expel tiny photosynthetic algae, and the loss of that algae turns them white. Researchers with the ARC Center of Excellence for Coral Reef Studies found bleaching has killed 35% of corals on the northern and central areas of the Great Barrier Reef. The director of the center studying the reef said, "This is the third time in 18 years that the Great Barrier Reef has experienced mass bleaching due to global warming, and the current event is much more extreme than we've measured before." Their study found corals on the southern part of the reef were better able to survive or recover from bleaching, and scientists attributed that to the closer to normal water temperature. For Newsy, I'm Stephanie Liebergen.
So they formed a cooperative and put up 2 windmills. the wind was strong, and the government's rates on power were good. Private investors put up 4 more mills. The municipality put up another 5. These first 11 mills not only produced more electricity than the entire island consumed, they paid themselves off in just a few years. And with those new profits, the islanders agreed to reinvest in more renewable energy.
Well, it's a district heating plant. It's based on straw. This straw comes from the farmers on the island. The straw is chopped up here and sent into the other room.
The farmers used to burn their fields at the end of the season. Now, their straw helped heat the town.
The pipes you see here is sucking in the straw that's being chopped up in the other room. Down here, the straw comes and being pushed into the oven. The straw is burned, it heats up the water, and the water is sent to the houses.
The island then built this solar heating plant and a third heating plant which burns wood chips. Suddenly, 75% of Samso no longer needed oil for heat.
There's no glue in them.
Remember the skeptical electrician? He began heating his home with wood pellets, but then found this.
This is my turbine, and I put it up in 2007.
He bought it used for $30,000. It now heats his home and...
This is my wife's electrical car. She uses it to go to work.
His own private windmill sells so much energy back to the grid, he'll pay it off in just 5 years.
We had lots of rain, so it's good.
And remember the farmer? Well, he was convinced to heat his water with solar panels.
15 square meters of solar panels for heating the house.
The water also helps heat his home. And combined with solar photovoltaics, his electricity power meter now runs backwards.
Today it's turning backwards because the solar panels are producing more than we are consuming in the house.
He also presses his own oil from rapeseed, the yellow flowering plant widely used in Denmark as a biofuel. You ever taste it?
Sure.
How is it?
Good. Not very hygienic, but it's tasting good.
There we go.
He runs his Volkswagen on rapeseed oil. Looks like a regular old engine.
Yeah, sure. It is.
He even runs his tractor on it. Do you have to be a rich man to do all this?
No.
The people of Samso then launched their most ambitious project ever, 10 offshore windmills. Combined with everything else they were doing, these offshore mills produced so much power that Samso was now completely carbon neutral, meaning they produce more renewable carbon-free power than they consume.